33 mass shootings in the U.S. just within the month of January.
And with these happening just 2 days apart in California, some are wondering what can be done to put an end to the violence. ABC 10's Bridget Biorlo joins us live from the state capitol. So, Bridget, how are state leaders planning to address gun reform? Was this in the works before the last two shootings, or is this because of the last two?
Well, state lawmakers proposed a string of gun reform measures well before these latest mass shootings, so we're waiting to hear what happens in that regard. But in response to the mass shootings, they're saying enough is enough and even more needs to be done to address the violence. And keep in mind, California already has the strictest laws on the books when it comes to gun reform, and yet mass shootings still happen here, like the ones we saw this week. In California, we have mandatory waiting periods and background checks to buy a firearm already. We also have a ban on the sale and possession of magazines. Then we have what's called red flag laws, where a family member or a authority figure can report someone who they say poses a danger to themselves or others. Still, lawmakers say that's not enough and more needs to be done.
There's a series of many actions and initiatives and policies and laws that can help reduce it. We've been in an ongoing fight with those who resist and push back and undermine the common sense gun laws that save lives.
The challenge is the laws that they consider passing only affect one group of people, and those are law-abiding citizens.
So on the conservative side, people say the laws in the books only punish the people that are purchasing guns legally and maintaining their guns legally. And keep in mind that the alleged shooter in Monterey Park, bought his gun illegally. So any laws would not have prevented that attack, but it is an ongoing debate, and we're waiting to see what happens behind me here in the state legislature, Walt.
So speaking of that, and now we are into the new year, are lawmakers proposing new legislation?
So right now they're considering raising the tax on anyone who buys ammunition or a firearm, and then the sales generated from that would fund gun reform program. So we're waiting for that. And also they are proposing a bill that would ban bulletproof vests from being worn by members of the general public. But even if those do pass, they would not have had an impact on these two latest mass shootings, Walt.
Good point. Bridget Biorlo at the state capitol. Bridget, thank you. To watch the full story and keep up with the latest developments on these mass shootings, you can visit our website, abc10.com.